Hey guys, today we're in the industrial area and we've come across this abandoned warehouse looking place. If you guys notice, the camera quality is a little improved. I've got a new camera, so the video should be a bit more sharper and crisper to what I was usually filming on. So we've got a random tennis court, you can tell. So I've never actually been here before, although I have passed this place a lot of times. There's a lot of moisture on the ground too. We had a lot of heavy rain, even though we're in October, but yeah, it's just been really heavy rain lately. Trying to work our way in here. Just climbing the wall. A lot of debris on the ground. Looks like there was a fire started in here. The walls are all black. A lot of debris. I'm very surprised that's not smashed. Hole in the roof. Just there. Is that a worm? What is that? It's something crawling. You guys see that? That's weird. Oh, there's another building behind it too. We'll check that. Yeah, this roof is not in the best condition. This building's not really in the best condition. Yeah. There's a can of baked beans. Insulation bats falling. This place would leak like a sleeve, even when it's raining. There's a random glove. This is I didn't even know there was another building. But this place here is missing its roof completely. So we'll check that out in a minute. It's on a really big acreage here. Really big block. It'd be worth a bit of money. Whoa. There's a lot of car tires. We got a sliding door here. We've got no door there. Twisted metal. Obviously that went across to the other side. You see the little support beam for it. That's obviously been twisted. It's really rusted. That's your roof. All the insulation is really dangling. There's a light that used to be here. You can see the starter for it just there. I want to test the zoom out on this too. Look at that. Look how good this quality is on this camera. Really good investment. So really, I hope you guys notice the difference in the film quality now after upgrading the camera. More evidence of fire. Don't know what's with people lighting fires, but we have a shelving unit. It's really well finished. Chair with nothing, no base, just a frame. You can smell that burnt smell. Like, you can definitely smell that fire. That there, I think, is asbestos, which has all been smashed up. So, do you see any blue fibers on it? It can be dangerous, so we've got to be careful of that. It's been disturbed. Don't want to breathe in the the particles. Should be okay because it's now just sitting there and it has been raining. But yeah, we'll try to stay away from that. Keep the distance. All overgrown. It really is bad. But we have a weird, some hole in the ground. Oh my goodness. Everything's crawling out of there. Crickets. Close that back up. And I don't want anyone tripping. I'm sure people come here and explore, just like me. Don't want them to trip if they don't need to. Another part of the building. Mattress. Weird juice bottle sitting there. The moss on the ground. That mattress is finished. So use by date on this drink. 5th of May 2025. If you guys can see that. Look at all that mold on the label. Yeah, mold. Not the best. You shouldn't be alright. You're not breathing in anything, but it's all in open air here. Massive pile of junk. Got a dragonfly flying around. Ugh. Luckily it's not hot. That would really smell. Got our tires there. Got a bin. Really can tell this has been abandoned for a very, very long time, especially judging by how overgrown these trees are. And these trees are not meant to be here. Whoa. Look at those weird, look at that. Weird spikes. A very strange plant. It's even got red little tips on it. If you guys can let me know what this plant is called, because I'm not sure. It just looks very weird. What really spins me out is looking at this random tennis court. So it's obviously some type of club. What I want to do is I want to walk back in, only because I didn't go to the other side. So what we're going to do, walk back in. Ooh. Okay, almost stepped on something. We didn't check in here either. It's a weird doorway here. Oh. Just leads back here. That's weird. Just, okay. I thought it was a separate room completely. We have someone's belt. Some type of bag. That's your phone line. The window frame is completely missing. This is the cavity in between the walls. Double brick, we call it here in Western Australia. So a lot of buildings are built double brick. They are slowly changing the building methods here. Still mainly brick, but we don't use this type of brick anymore. We use 2-course brick. Essentially, it's just like 2 bricks in one. I think they've done that to save in labor, because if the bricks are bigger, you can build the house faster, less labor. Not really too sure. Yeah, they've tried to barricade the building, but it didn't really work. Weren't successful. Anyway, we'll go back outside. We've just been through here. We've turned left before. We're going to go right. So we'll try and... It's extremely overgrown, this joint. Got some plumbing. That maybe possibly vent pipe for the toilet system over here. Windows are smashed. The wall. That there is the septic tank. So that's for the toilet. Toilet goes to the tank. So the sewage water, it's not deep sewer then. I thought it would have been because this is in the industrial area, but it is in the metropolitan area. So that means that this place was built probably in the 1970s, 1980s era. Septic tank, we don't use that anymore. Except if you're in rural areas and country areas where deep sewer's not available, then you'd still use your septic tank. So seeing one, you know, it is probably expected being an older building. You can tell by the brickwork. There was some type of building here because you can see the bricks. Maybe it was some type of shed. I'm not entirely sure. The issue we have walking in this grass is these things. You see that here? So these like to pick off. Get the camera to focus, and they go in your socks and your shoes, and that's really annoying. So you guys can see what I was talking about. They like to stick. Really frustrating. They don't really hurt, they're more of annoying. But yeah, there is a milk crate just there. But yeah, septic tank, be full of sewage. I'm not really going to look at it. There's another septic tank there, it looks like. What we're going to do is we'll walk up this little ledge. Gotta watch my footing. Looks like it's pretty solid ground. But yeah, that's another septic tank. You would take that inspection cap off, and I'd assume it'd be pretty full of sewage from the toilet. But this is really strange. Just a random tennis court. So maybe it was a tennis club of some type. I'll have to try and get some more information about this place. Ugh. I don't remember it. And I've passed this place quite a lot in my time, but I've just never really noticed it. It's one of those places we just don't notice. It just kind of sits out of the way because it is kind of far from the main road. Now that little box you guys see, just zoom in. It's a power box, obviously non-existent now, but yeah, it's a very random place. To me, it kind of doesn't suit the area because it's all industrial factories. You guys can see the crane in the background there, so kind of out of place. It doesn't really suit. But as I said, it's been here as long as I remember. Just don't really remember much of it, really. There's a pole that's snapped in half. Looks like it's been cut in half, actually. We do have some type of signage there in the grass, so maybe that might give us an indication. Try and see if we can lift it up. Nah, it's just ripped apart in my hand. Oh, it's a floodlight. Oh yeah, okay. Floodlight for the tennis court. So they obviously played tennis here at some point in time. And all this here is paved. And you see the base there. There's obviously another building here before. Maybe not. Over here is definitely another building. Ruins of whatever was here. And you can tell that because you can see the floor tiles. This place, whatever it was tiled. This is obviously inside the building. Now, I can't really tell you what was here. I was looking at this, maybe could be a toilet. Maybe this is a wet area. I'm not entirely sure. But just a slab of a building. Oh no, maybe it's... Well, then you got this little walkway. It goes down. You see this little ledge there. So maybe there was a body of water here. Or maybe, I'm not sure. Yeah, I have no idea. Maybe it was like a little pond. But then, yeah, I can't really determine what was here. But it is tiled as well. So, all exposed to the elements. Although tiles look still pretty good considering. They've tiled it straight over the concrete slab. Yeah. Anyway, guys, hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you enjoyed the new quality as well. Not like the quality before was that bad, but actually, do have a pipe there. So obviously it was some type of... this might have been a shower, actually. Maybe. Yeah, I'm not sure. But yeah, anyway, guys, we'll see you guys in the next video. thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting the channel. And we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. I actually just forgot to mention, this is the main switchboard. Someone's ripped it out of wherever it was. Can't open it, but it's the main switchboard. Yeah. Thanks for watching.